Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am just going to kind of whisper ramble and show you different hand soaps I got from Bath & Body Works. I purchased these during one of their $2.95, whatever, 97-cent sales were going on. Maybe last month or something like that. But they've been sitting in this box waiting for me to do things with them, and I have done TikToks with them already. I haven't done a full-on like role play for YouTube with them yet though, because I kind of want to use more of the Bath & Body Works stuff I have. I don't like to just do one-off kinds of videos, but if you are all okay with it, then I'll just show the hand soaps. Otherwise I have to like find more stuff and yeah, I do have other stuff, but I've used a lot of it before, so that's my thing. I don't want to like keep repeating the same few things that I show you. So yeah, just let me know. We could do a whole hand soaps one. That's kind of what I did the TikToks on. But I don't even know how to go about this. I'm just gonna literally show them to you, and we'll talk about the notes in them. I don't have like a wet wipe or something to wipe them down, because they of course have dog hair on them now. Okay, anyway, I have to put them in the closet or the cabinet where they're going after, so they won't get all dog hairy. It happens, it happens, it happens. Kitchen lemon, of course. Kitchen lemon. I believe most people like kitchen lemon. That is just from my experience of the people I know. But if you don't like it, then I'd be curious to know. But this one, the fragrance notes are zesty lemon, sparkling citrus, and Italian bergamot. Do you say bergamot or bergamot or bergamot? There's all the different ways to say that. But yes, of course it's gonna go in the kitchen. I don't know what we have down there right now. When we run out of our kitchen lemon, we tend to just pick one of the other random ones that I've bought and stick it down there. So I have no idea what is down there right now, but when it's gone, kitchen lemon will be going down there. And I'll open it because some of you like if I can get it open, the sounds of taking it out. It just smells so fresh and clean. So fresh and clean. Make it all sudsy. Make sure it's locked so we don't spill any, although I'm sure I'm going to get some on my hands because every time I open one of these by twisting it open, it just spills. I'm going to grab a napkin. Okay, anyway, back to the hand soaps. Thank you for listening to my little TED Talk. Kitchen mandarin. I have not seen this before, so I was intrigued. Because if you like kitchen lemon, then kitchen mandarin must be just as good, right? So, got one of these. It has notes of sparkling mandarin, fresh thyme, and cedarwood. And let me see. Oh, there you go, spilling some of it. It definitely has that mandarin orange smell, of course. But in this one, the thyme is quite potent. I can't tell if I spilled a lot of it on me or not. Yeah, I feel like I really smell the greeny of the thyme. The green of the thyme, you know? So that's the only thing with this that I'm like kind of like about, but I haven't used most of these to wash my hands yet, so I don't know what it smells like after you've used it. But again, saw it was kind of new from my understanding. My mom's never smelled it. My sister's never smelled it. So got it to try. I believe my mom does like the smell of it. So just another fresh citrusy scent for the kitchen. Get the cocoa down. There are so many noises outside, I'm so sorry. But this, I guess, is more of a chilled, relaxed video. You got the wind, you got the breeze, whatever you want to call it. We're just chatting, we're just hanging out, okay? Next, I'll show you the warm vanilla sugar. This one I have used. It's my absolute favorite Bath & Body Works scent. And I get this occasionally. I tend to try to go for other smells for the hand soap, but this one's always good in whatever it is in. The sanitizers, the soaps, the body washes, the sprays. I think I have every variation of this. Yeah. And also, you will notice it spilling. This is a scent my grandma used to use a lot, and I didn't know what it was at the time, so I had asked her to, like, I don't even remember how I asked my parents to ask my grandma to do this for me, but I think she gave me one of her old hand creams, because I was like 4 or 5 when I asked her for this. She gave me one of her old hand creams that I still have to this day. And then she sprayed whatever, like, cologne she was wearing or perfume at the time onto this piece of fabric, which I still have the piece of fabric and it does not smell at all anymore. But so like neither of those were the smell I was talking about. Although it did still smell like my grandma. Neither of them were the smells that I was trying to convey when I was that young. It was this. It was this. So now that I know that, like, it's my favorite scent, it reminds me of her. She still smells like it. She still uses it. So it's a special scent to me, okay? If they ever get rid of it, I will cry. Just because it holds so many memories. But if you haven't smelled warm vanilla sugar before, the fragrance notes are creamy vanilla and sparkling sugar crystals. That is all that it says on here. I cannot describe it any other way besides a nice vanilla. It's not like the sickly buttercream vanilla. It's vanilla. But although not like sniffing vanilla extract. It's not that. It's not like that. No. It's much more soft and powdery, I would say. And then straight sniffing vanilla extract. But yeah. So warm vanilla sugar. My favorite. My pants are gonna smell like so many different hand soaps. I can't tell what the heck is going on right now. This next one. Raspberries and whipped vanilla. I haven't been able to close the box, that's why. And if I closed the box, I would forget they existed, so we cannot do that. They had to stay out in the open. First of all, in one of those like soft touch textured containers, I had not seen, I don't think any of the rest of them are like this either. But if you know what I'm talking about, the soft touch. What else? I recently got sent some toothpaste to test and show on TikTok, and they're in this kind of material as well. The soft touch. I don't know, kind of like silicone, but kind of not. In between silicone and plastic. That's how it feels. So this one, pink raspberries, strawberry, vanilla bean. I think that's all one scent. Strawberry, vanilla bean, and sugared lemon drops. I'd like to try all the vanillas. I don't know if I just said that a little bit ago. Sorry if I repeated myself. I have another vanilla one in there, but this one is nice and delicate. I don't smell the vanilla at all, but I do smell the berries in here. Definitely. You know what? Sugared lemon drops. I guess I can get that. I get the citrusy berry is what I'm really smelling. It's, like I said, soft, delicate, not too bam in your face. I would imagine this is nice on the hands. There are some that my grandma gets that are, like the one that's still in her guest bathroom. It's from the winter. Which one is it? I can't think of it. Is it peach something, or is it? It's not peach Bellini. There was some peachy. Is it peach or is it something else? I don't know. Whatever is still in that bathroom that she has not gotten rid of yet. Not enough people have been washing their hands. She has people over, but not like a ton in and out anymore. So I hope by the next time I go there, that's not in that bathroom anymore. I literally, like, I wash my hands in the kitchen or something after. I cannot stand that one. It's so headache inducing. Ugh. I can't. Whatever it is, I can't, and she needs to not do that again. So this is the other vanilla. I'm gonna leave me wiping these down in the video, probably just for the sounds. So I'm sorry if you do see a dog hair hanging off of it or something, and it does gross you out. I'm so very sorry. Vanilla swirl. Fragrance notes. Sweet vanilla, whipped milk, and berry swirl. We're always sneaking a berry in there, huh? Sneaking a berry. The drip always comes from up under the... I do smell the berry. I was gonna say vanilla, like mixed berry and vanilla. Definitely get the berry, but it's another one like warm vanilla sugar. It's just not warm. You can smell the warmth in that one. You cannot in this one. It is more creamy, like creamy vanilla with berries. I would say like actual whipped cream and berries. Like if you actually sniff that, not the metaphorical smells like of this one. Okay, the metaphorical ones, the recreated smells of that one. That's like if you smelled a bowl of berries with whipped cream, like real life sniff. That is what that one smells like. Okay, we're gonna start switching it up here to I don't know. I'll just show you this one. Hang on. I did get 2 of these crisp morning airs. This is another one that I really like, and again, it reminds me of my grandparents' house. I don't even know, like, I'm sure my grandma has had this before, like, used it, but it reminds me more of, like, being at their older house that they had when I was really small. Now to me it smells like an apple tree with like a fresh breeze, like literally crisp morning air. But on the back it says that the fragrance notes are fresh pine, juniper, and juicy pear. So the pear is what's giving me like the apple-y vibe, I guess. And I know they're similar, but it smells more like an apple than it does a pear, in my opinion. Okay, but that is the like memory it brings up, the olfactory nerves. You know, they're sniffing the smells and they're like, oh yeah, that reminds us of this. So I got 2 of them because they didn't have them at my Bath and Body Works in person. Or was it the one by my grandma? It was the one by my grandma. They didn't have any crisp morning air in the store. So I was nervous that they were not going to have it anymore, but I looked online and during the sale it didn't come up right away. I can't even remember how I found it. For some reason, like when I looked it up, it didn't come up. So I found it probably in the really long listings that they had to go through. So I went through the whole thing and found all of these. But I got 2 of them because, I'll say it again, I've probably said it multiple times, okay, but they had a fresh coconut and cotton, or fresh cotton and coconut, no, it's fresh coconut and cotton smell, and it smelled like, obviously, a clean t-shirt in a summer breeze with that hint of coconut, because I like the very small hints of coconut. I don't like when it's crazy, unless it's a sunscreen, where some people say that's very coconutty, but I don't agree. But I had bought maybe 4 of those when they had them, and I also had a candle of it, I think. Or no, I think I got it when I got this other candle that I have refused to finish burning because they don't make that smell anymore. But I know they had a candle of it. It was a perfect, like, warm weather kind of burning candle that smelled fresh in the house. Like, you know, it went well with the warm weather. It was just nice, clean, refreshing. So, in hand soap, I just thought it was perfect for the season, but it's all gone. They don't have it anymore, which is a darn shame, because I would buy more of it. Same with this candle. I was talking about this other candle. But yeah, it was just one of those nice, clean, fresh smells that is pretty gender neutral. So it wouldn't be too, like, perfumey or fruity or whatever, you know. It was just right. And we used them all in the house. And I was like, oh, I'll be able to get those again. No, they don't even have them online anymore. It's a shame. And I know that sometimes they take them and they tweak them and name them something else. I have not been able to find it. I've gone in there with a candle before. One of the sunscreen smelling candles. I've gone in there and I said, do you have anything that smells like this? And the thing they showed me, I did end up getting, but when you burn it, it was like in the form of the candle. When I burned it, it was extra. Like, it was too much, and I was like, they ruined it. They really ruined it. They overdid it. I'm just kind of going on now, but if you know what I'm talking about, when they just decide to get rid of a smell that you really like, and then they bring it back with some twist that's not that good. Why did they have to do that? White t-shirt is what I got, hoping that it smelled like that fresh coconut and cotton, but yeah, I might be backwards. It might be fresh cotton and coconut. I don't know. It was one of those 2 variations, okay? I got this in hopes that it was going to smell like that. It does not. It smells like straight laundry detergent, which isn't awful because, again, it's it's gender neutral and stuff, but I don't know how it is on the hands, if it's going to be like too much. It says it's crisp pear, lavender cloud, and soft sandalwood. I cannot put my finger on what detergent this smells like because we don't get the brand name detergents. We get the whatever Aldi's is that they carry. It does just smell like straight cleaning liquid. So, not exactly what I was hoping for. I wouldn't even say close. But it's something. And this one I think was for the summer scents. I don't really know which ones were. I can tell you which ones I can for sure say were for summer when I get to them. I don't know about the raspberries and whipped vanilla. I think that's kind of always out now. The crisp morning air usually is always out. This one I bought when I stayed with my grandma in March, because that's when I went over there. And then I got COVID for the first time. So that was fun. But I'm pretty sure I got it from somebody at the library, not specifically my grandma. I think my grandma got it from somebody, not the library, at the bookstore. And then my grandma gave it to me. Or we were exposed at the same time, but I don't know. Anyway, it was not a good time. 10 out of 10 would not recommend. Please. Anyway, that's my hair. Beach weather. I definitely bought in the spring, but it's probably a summer smell. Because, I mean, look at it. Look at it. Look at that. This one we are currently using in the bathroom. In our bathroom. Me and my sisters. It has that coconutty smell, and Jordan doesn't like that, so it's very powdery though. Like, it's very delicate. I don't even think it's that overwhelming, and it's so light that it probably doesn't smell for very long on your hands afterward, unless you're like really, like, if your hands this close to your face or something, you know, then you'd smell it. But I like it. I like it. Fragrance notes in this one are hibiscus petals, sunny coconut, and breezy palm trees. So this is one that I would say is one of my new summer favorite smells, and I bet you it's not going to be there next year. It's probably not even going to exist anymore. So I got 2 or 3 of them. I think 2. I think I only got 2 of them. So this is the other one. But I believe this is one of the summer releases. And possibly that white t-shirt, I don't know. This one definitely is. I think one's with this design because I also have this one. So any of them that were that design, I assume, were for summer. So this one is Aloe and Lily Blossoms. This one I do really like. Again, very light, nice gender neutral smell. So if you're looking for those, if you share bathrooms with other people, let's read the notes on that. Yeah, just very neutral, but nice. Soothing aloe, lily blossoms, and clean musk. And look at this bottle color, is nice too, and I like the little flowers on it. Yeah, all I can really say is it's a light, very light smell. Like this one, probably you wouldn't notice this a ton longer than you would this one. It would probably last less than this one in terms of the scent after you've washed your hands, like carrying it around and stuff. Do you know what I mean by that? Carrying it around. Like freshly washed hands carrying the scent around with you is what I meant. Like just carrying this around. Just carrying my soap around with me. For funsies. But yeah, I really do like this one. Ooh, look at the pattern on the side of it. Is it textured? I think it is. Huh. This one, I would give a 10 out of 10. For neutrality, niceness, soothing, relaxing scent, not bam in your face scent. So that looks like the design wise looks like that one. So the one that design-wise looks like the Aloe and Lily Blossoms is the Starfruit Sangria. I thought I was going to like this because I thought it was going to smell like fruit slices, which is a scent specifically that I've gotten when I was making like candles and bath bombs and stuff, like the actual fragrance oil. I thought it was going to smell like that. It doesn't. It smells like, what I've been saying is it smells like that Trident layered gums, and Jordan was telling me it was the tangerine and melon one. So if you know what that smells like, that smells like this. This smells like that. Yeah, exactly like that. And like did those have like crystals in them? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like when you'd bite into it, you would get a crunch of some crystal that was in there, because you could smell like the crystals in this. Is there something called, no, not even in the fragrance notes, there's nothing crystallized. But it smells just like that gum. That takes me back to middle school when everybody was like trading gum in school, and everybody had the 5 gum wrappers and were like peeling the colors off and putting them on notebooks and stuff. Like that's how far back this takes me when I smell this. It's like 15 years ago now or something like that. Oh my god. Okay, the fragrance notes: golden starfruit, kiwi nectar, and chilled sangria. I don't smell sangria when I sniff this, but maybe I'm not a sangria connoisseur. I have had it before, but yeah, no, I get more of the Trident layer gum than I do anything else. I should get do they still make those? Do they still make those? Because like I kind of crave it. I used to eat those endlessly. What my thing was in middle school, I had the Trident layer gum, but I also had the icebreakers in those flat things. And what was the flavor I liked? It was in the green one. It wasn't mint. It wasn't mint. It was a fruity one. But everybody was asking for those too, like to pass them around and stuff. And because that was the thing to do at the time, I was like eating them endlessly at school. And this may disturb some of you. I'm so sorry if it does. If you don't really want to hear what I'm about to say, just skip 30 seconds. But it made my tongue peel. Which is such a weird thing to say, but like on the bus one morning, I was sitting there and I was having one of the icebreakers, and I noticed some weird feeling in my mouth, and I was like, what the heck is that? So I reached in and I did that, and I could feel it was like peeling off my tongue. And then I looked at it and I was like, that's so weird. I'm not gonna describe it. I could definitely describe it. But it was so weird, and I never heard of anybody's... I don't know if it's been 30 seconds, so I'm not going to say it again. I've never heard of that happening before. So, that was an experience, but that's like the flashbacks I get. That's what I get when I smell that. And that's a trip. That's a trip. Maybe I should do videos like that, like what it was like being on the bus, in, when was I in middle school? 2010? 2009, 2010? I think so. Like, that was my 7th grade year, I think. But I could do something like that, like what it was like to be on the bus, because I still have all my silly bands, and, I mean, obviously I could reenact stuff or talk about things that happened, but I feel like that would be fun. Because I've seen a lot of those nostalgia POV type things. I can't open this one. But I don't know, let me know your thoughts on that. And I could get the icebreakers and everything. So this is raspberry tangerine. I don't know if I already said that. I think I did hold it up though. This one is in, it's like wrapped. I don't know if it has the name on it if I peel this off, but like you could peel this whole thing off. But it's like a papery kind of. The mic's over there. A papery, plasticky kind of wrap. It's just got this weird texture to it. It's not like smooth plastic. It's got, I would say grit, but it's not like that either. I don't know. Rough. It's smooth, but it's rough. I don't know. Wild raspberries, fresh tangerine, and lemon zest. So, again, citrusy. I don't know. I have to smell it again, of course. But I think I said that this could possibly be for the kitchen as well. Yeah. Yeah, the citrus definitely makes it kind of like a kitchen-y smell. So, I don't really know what to say about this one. Was this the one that my brother sniffed? That he was like, I think he said it reminded him of fruit snacks, or maybe it was that sangria one. But yeah, it's interesting, but I do wonder if I peel this off, because it still says Bath and Body Works on the side here underneath it. But I wonder if I peel it off, if it's got the name on it still. Like, I wonder if it's got a secret, like a secret cover or something. I don't know. But it's got weird little metallic-y spots on some of the flowers. And yeah, pretty wrap. You could take it off if you didn't want it on there. This last one is another one that I really like. I think I mentioned to my mom that it could possibly be a kitchen smell, but I kind of don't want it to be. I want it to be mine. I want it to be my smell. Sweet tea and lemonade. If you like to drink it, you'll like to sniff it. It's good. This one's good. Brewed sweet tea, fresh squeezed lemons, and sugar crystals. I haven't really been tapping on them, have I? Sorry. Sorry, I forget sometimes. I like it. It is a little sweet. But the citrusy, I love it. It smells like tea to me. It smells like tea. And some of you, don't say duh, it smells like tea, but sometimes they say they smell like something and they don't, okay? It does though. This one does. This one definitely does. This one does. And again, it's got some of the metallic-y accents on it. So this was the end of my haul. That was everything. That's all 12. Actually, I didn't get this one with the haul, but I added it in because I like the smell of it and I wanted to tell you about it and use it for a possible like role play. But I got 12, and then I have some in the closet from when I've bought other ones. So I got the beach weather. I keep wanting to call it Waikiki Beach. I didn't like the smell of Waikiki Beach. That's in a green bottle, I think. I don't really remember. I just keep wanting to call it that one, and that's not what it is. But I got some Christmas ones as well, I think. I think my sister liked the gingerbread one, so I got one of those for her. And then I may have purchased some for Lori when I send her stuff at some point this year, because now I think I have to combine her boxes when I send them. I don't even know what shipping is going to look like now. I honestly don't know what it's going to cost me to ship something out there, so I have to combine everything into a box in order to be able to do that. And if it's the case that I cannot do that right now, then I will just use what I bought her. I don't know. But yeah, I really like this one. Oh look, there's a little boardwalk. Walkway. Boat dock. It's more of a boat dock, I think. Huh. There's also little crabs on here. I didn't notice that. But anyway, I believe this is for summer. I don't know about this one specifically, but I believe this one, and this one were definitely for summer. These two possibility. And then Beach Weather was released in early spring, I'm fairly certain, but it was probably to prep everyone for summer. So anyway, that is my haul. Thank you so much for watching and listening to me ramble about things as we went through them. Let me know if you have any of these, if you like the smells of them, if there were some of these that you hated, or if there is another smell that was released recently that I don't have and may not have smelled, because a lot of these I didn't smell. I bought them online. I had no idea what they were. So if there's one that you think I should know about, tell me. Probably evident, but I really do like vanilla smells, not the sugary sweet kind though. That's disgusting, makes me sick. So like buttercream, anything in the realm of like really sweet like buttercream kind of scents, I can't handle those. It gives me a headache, but the softer, delicate stuff is nice. And then I like to eat anything lemon flavored, so the smell of lemons and stuff is really nice. So like vanilla, citrus kind of realms. This one was a shot in the dark. That one definitely was. I was nervous about it, but I actually really like that too. So yep. And if you were curious about some of these and you haven't been able to sniff them but you wanted to get them online, I hope this kind of gave you an idea. I know I described things really odd, with like Trident layer gum, you know, but maybe that does help you, because maybe you, I don't know, when somebody describes something to you like, oh, it smells like raspberries on a beach, and you're like, what does that even mean? Maybe my descriptions will trigger a memory of something you have smelled. But yeah, I'm just being me, you know. Thank you for watching. I believe I said that already, but thank you for watching. And I will see you in another video.